In your book, you talk a lot about integrity. So in defining Lady Justice, I know that you've shared it's very important to have clear integrity and a very clear goal for the organization. So can you talk about what does integrity mean to you? It's a word we use a lot, but it means something different to each person.
Well, I think integrity has to match the inside out. So if you're speaking one way of a belief, but your actions are showing something totally different, it's not balanced or aligned. So you have no integrity. And my integrity that I've learned to grow into, because it is a practice and it's a keep showing up of my belief system and how I formulate how I'm going to live in the world, how I use the world, how I access the world, and how I participate in the world. That builds my integrity on a daily basis.
You mentioned a little bit about how this can go many different avenues, whether it's with Lazarus Foundation, or you also mentioned the school system and childhood obesity.
Everything ties in that touches our community and our children. When the bills being passed of cutting $1.13 million in our schools. And a lot of people from Seattle, Santa Cruz, San Francisco ran out into freeways. And I'm watching the news and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I get it. They're going to make a statement that we're going to protest. We're going to run out in front of cars. And I'm thinking that's how exactly I felt when I ended up on welfare. I felt what a broken system. And at that moment I knew, because Safe Haven was laid down, product lines, everything was laid down, what I could do in my community. To change a generation, you have to change a community. And when I created the Welfare to Work program and I had women showing up, it was a real challenge because what I found to be true was I was working with a generation curse. And it wasn't just one generation, it was taken back almost 4 generations of a mindset of being on the welfare. And I was able to be a part of that to change that system. That now it's just a 5-year plan and you can't keep abusing that.
And it's interesting, the title keeps showing up. You're not saying show up to a bad situation. In fact, haven't you been invited into the school system to help young women and men recognize how to only accept healthy situations?
Yes, I have. I'll be going to Balboa High School on career day. And the interesting thing is that I'm a 10th grade dropout. But, that didn't stop me to where I've ended up today.
So how would a Fortune 500 who said, yes, we want to do a team building event, how would the nonprofit get involved with? Not clear on that.
Being a welfare to work and training women how to be caterers and being an event coordinator, I will coordinate and teach all the employees how to put on a gala. They would all, through their clients that they have, they would sell tickets, tables. My vendors that do centerpieces, they would come in and teach them how to do centerpieces. They'd put the silent auction up. The CEO would be a busser. How amazing would the employees love to see their CEO be a busser? And how the CEO would love to be a busser. You got to break the barriers and the walls. That's what humility is that we can get down and we're all human and we're doing it for a better cause. And then, for a live auction, to be able to fund a client to go to a clinical trial.
So rather than walk away with some pretty little bath salt gift basket, you're actually putting your time, effort, and money toward a real person that's going to get cancer treatment.
Absolutely. You've spent 2 days with your employees and got to bond and do better for a cause and to sustain someone's life or your favorite nonprofit and get to learn how to put on events.
Well, it certainly is timely, especially with corporations really looking to improve their overall brand, their overall focus, which hasn't been always positive in the last 5 years.
And, also in our economy, the funding has been cut 50% in the nonprofit world. So what a better way than to be able to work the nonprofit. You could also have a total tax write-off because you pay the nonprofit to handle your whole team building. So it's gone into the revenue of a nonprofit, so it's a total tax write-off. So there is so many ways that everybody wins, that why wouldn't you want to be a part of that?